Hello everyone. Now we're going to talk about, in my opinion, the most important thing for a video director. It's what I call living in the future. The video director, as we just discussed in the last video about roles, you are to call shots that fit the music, that are enhancing what's happening on the stage. In the sermon, you've got to be ready to move when the pastor's moving. You've got to be ready to take that TV when he walks to it to read that scripture. Your job is all about anticipation. In the past, I had a video director who could not separate what was happening now from what needed to happen. So what they would do is he would, or she, would call a shot, and then they would want to make sure that shot worked the way they wanted it to. So we'd be singing along, and they would get to the end of a phrase, and he would go, ready to, take two. And he would want that shot to move in. So he would set that up. He'd make moving in two, ready to, two. But then he would watch that shot until two got to the end. And so when two was all the way in, and we're at the end of a phrase, now he doesn't know what's going on next, or she. And so we would get to the end of the phrase, and then he'd have to start looking for the next shot, and he'd be like, ready, three. Well, by then we've already missed that trend. We've already missed that cut point. So the video director has to live in the future. You always have to be thinking, what am I taking next? What's the next thing I'm going to do? When you take a shot, you have to let it go. You have to trust your camera ops are going to do their job and take that shot that you wanted. So as soon as you call ready to two, you have to forget about two, and you have to start thinking, what's my next thing I'm going to take? When you hear the director say, or when you hear the producer say, electric guitars next, you've got to trust that the camera op is going to get there, and you got to call that ready two on the electric, two. And as soon as that shot is taken, you've got to be setting up what's next. Am I going to drums? Am I going to the keyboard? Am I going to another guitar? Am I coming back out to the singer? So the video director lives in the future. If you're in the present, if you're worried about what you're doing right now or what just happened in the past, you're going to be behind and you're going to be lost. So that's the best advice I can give you as a future director, is live in the future.